In Abuja, residents of Zhidu ancestral village are protesting the alleged planned demolition of the village. Members of the community say the Federal Housing Authority came for enumeration and data capturing in June last year, and the promise to compensate residents, but there's been nothing received so far. Members of the community, which is about 200 hectares of land, are also appealing for quick intervention. FCDA News correspondent Mariam Mohammed has details. Well, Mariam joins us now for updates on this story. Mariam, talk to us about what the situation is and what you're finding out.
Well, Nifemi, I can't really hear what you're saying. Your voice is not really clear. But so far, we are here at Zhidu community in the FCT, which is along the airport road in Lube. Members of the community have complained that they got information from the Federal Housing Authorities that their properties will be demolished immediately, and they are now looking for a way to seek compensation. But they also told me that they got information as well that there will be no compensation for them. And they've been in this community for over 10, 20, 30 years. And, the community has been abandoned by the FCDA because they have no good roads, no water, even electricity. They've always appealed to the FCDA to get these basic amenities, but they are unable to provide it all to now. And recently, they just found out last year that they might be coming for demolition after the enumeration in June. And then what they are saying is that they don't know their fate right now. They're seeking compensation and resettlement and integration, and nobody is talking to them about anything. So right now I have with me members of the community and also leaders of the community, Mr. Prosper, to give us an insight as to what has happened so far. Mr. Prosper, can you tell us what has happened so far and why all this?
Good afternoon. What has happened so far is that we were really expectant. We desire to see more because there was a promise. There was an agreement in quotes between FHA and the inhabitants of the land that they are going to compensate. And that led them to doing enumeration of all the said properties and data capturing. And part of this data capturing has to do with a form you fill with, you affix your passport photograph. All this have been done. I am also very, very aware because I went to resettlement office in FCDA and we're told that all the necessary things have been done. But just for us to begin to hear that there's not going to be any compensation again, that we should start packing our thing. Very funny enough is that the same officer who led the pack to this place that said that they are going to compensate is the same person now saying otherwise. The person that is the one who led the enumeration. Then the one who led the, came to mark the demolition notice on our properties. I've called him severally. He will tell me that, well, until I receive a matching order from my director. But back home, because I went for my mom's burial, I received these two calls from both FCDA and FHA through a name. If you so desire, I can air it. But that this is what is going on, that there is an internal memo of this place going to be pulled down before Christmas. So I had to swing into action, call my people, call the royal father and say, this is what is going on, the district head precisely, this is what is going on. So it was like, it's not in the picture. I said, okay, but this is what I received now. The first person who called is the chief. You know, when you say a chief in the civil service, you know what I'm talking about. The other one is an assistant director. So these two people cannot possibly be making up stories. So we've done everything possible, to ensure that we meet those who possibly we will get answer from. The only person we have not been able to see, is Senator Ashafa, the FHA boss. And that is not because we couldn't have seen him, but there are people who believe that they own him. And so they keep blocking us from seeing him. We went through Savicom, we have written, we've gone there, they keep rescheduling. We've seen the PRO of FCT and others.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. much for your information.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's all we got for the insight on this issue of demolition in Zhidu community near Airport Road, Lube, Abuja.
Mara Mohammed live for us in the Zhidu community. We'll be back with more updates when we have them. From